I'm behind the scenes. I don't like the looks of this. Today's job site looks an awful lot like my house.
Yeah. Pays good, doesn't it?
That only means one thing. This one's gonna cost me money, not make me money. You gonna tell them what's on the agenda for today?
Well, home project.
Home project.
Home project it is.
Trying to take advantage of timing and equipment availability.
Yeah. We gotta go down this hill over here that I don't trust taking the truck down.
You've seen the hill. You haven't seen the hill since I've worked on it.
No, I have not.
It's much improved.
And I'm glad to hear that, and I hope it is.
There's still room for improvement, but it's much improved.
So, you got some pipe.
Yes, we got some cores left over from our toweling jaws.
So we're gonna put them to use.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna pack them down with the
240.
Taco. Yeah, the 240 is gonna take them down because I still don't trust taking the truck down there.
Well, let's get you loaded up. I'm gonna take the Ranger down there. 210 still down there. We got 2, maybe 3 we're gonna put in.
Okay.
You want to fork them on the end, or how you want to do them?
All
right. Let's get you loaded up.
All right.
So if you guys watched the last couple of videos, you kind of understand the situation and the thought process on the road here on the front hill. These are a couple of the cores that come out of the center of our tile, which should work just perfect for what we're doing for a couple culverts and crossings down there. We just got to figure out how many we need and where. We should be in good shape. You just want to fork them from the end so they don't roll off?
Yeah.
I'll meet you down there right where the road turns to go down the hill. We'll get a plan.
All right.
All right, man, behind the scenes, here's what I'm kind of thinking. I don't know how well this shows up on camera, but this is the overflow off the lake coming down right here.
Yeah.
You see it hits the road, kind of goes every which way. And then we actually got a cave over here. And believe it or not, guys, this cave, if you want to call it that, goes up underneath the lake.
I bet you what they would really like to see is you climbing up through there so you can show them.
That's probably not going to happen. Captain Kleeman climbed up. That's how we know where it went.
Yeah.
So that water there is groundwater. I don't believe that's coming out of the lake because that was running out of there before the lake ever even filled up. But we're going to try to dig a little ditch, catch that water, carry it around, put a little catch basin in over here, and then get a culvert underneath this road and hopefully get this water out of here and down over the hill without making a big mess out of a road. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's your best bet.
And once we get that done, we're going to come over here and pop another one in. There is a little bit of a ditch. There's a little bit of a ditch coming around this road right here. And what I want to do is make sure we catch all this water, shoot it over the hill before it takes off down the hill and erodes out our road again. Because we got our road looking good, so.
Yeah, try to keep it this. Oh, yeah. Wow.
It's like
it's looking good now through there. That's the best I've ever seen it.
Well, that's probably because it's the best it's ever been.
Yeah, that's nice.
That was a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's...
How much you paying yourself to do this?
Oh, well. You guys better like and subscribe and share this video, because that's our only hope for making money off this job.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you want to move the 240, I'll hop on the 210. Okay. Let's get that. We'll get that one in. We'll get this one in, and there's one more up there we might put in.
All right.
Farno. Something has died in this thing. It does not smell the best, let me tell you. All right, we're gonna take both buckets over there with us. We gotta dig that one trench crossway, so it might be just about as easy to have the big bucket with us as it does the small bucket. A little bigger machine than what we need for the job, but we'll make her work. We'll figure it out. Whoa! Something comes out of there, let me know what it is.
Yeah, I think you're deep enough there. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It come up, there's a little bit sticking out. Right there. They're back, just kind of. That's perfect.
I hope our pipe's long enough.
A little bit deep right there at the very beginning, you think?
Maybe right there where you pluck them rocks.
I go deeper out here, you think?
I'd go deeper out here. If you can get it, I'd rather go deeper out here. Think we're deep enough to cover the pipe? Okay.
Flick them down in there and then we'll turn them around. All right, so this one's got a bell that way. Well, these being the cores, we do not have the O-ring for them, but that'll be perfectly fine. This one needs to go this way. Did you bring your pipe lube?
Yeah. That magic kind.
All right, ready? Here we go.
All right.
Well, that was very anti-dramatic.
Take that in, I'll put this in.
I think that whole thing can come this way, Aaron.
More?
Yeah, I'd say a little bit more if you got it. There you go.
I think that'll work.
Yeah. That way I'll leave us a little bit of a catch basin up here.
Yeah.
Not perfectly straight, but I don't know if it matters, does it?
No, shouldn't matter.
I like it. behind the scenes. It ain't pretty, but I think this should accomplish the goal of cleaning up the road.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, we need to extend our overflow pipe down off the lake to get it down here.
Yeah.
But, what's the old saying? Rome wasn't built in a day.
That's right.
We've been working on this for 24 years.
We're in Derby. Rome's down the road,
how wild
bud.
is it though that you got, what do you want to call it, a 20-foot rock ledge, then you got a 30-foot dam on top of it?
Yeah, and we're right below it.
The water's way up there.
Yeah.
Glad you trust the guy who built that dam.
I don't know about that.
There's a cave underneath it.
Yeah, and a cave. Yeah.
I don't care who you
So-
that's what you call neat.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Let me show you what we got down here.
All right.
All right, guys, here is pipe number 2. So the purpose of this ditch right here, we got this road pitched this way. This actually catches a tremendous amount of water. It catches from here all the way up to the county road. What we want to do is catch this water here and protect it from destroying that road down there, which is what happened in the past. So we're going to start off down here, dig us basically a trench, and then kind of strengthen that ditch up around the corner there. The road's kind of the terrace, and get us a pipe crossing in right here, and hopefully that'll be good to go for a long time. All right, I'm just gonna reach down over the hill. We're gonna kind of dig this a little bit willy-nilly for now. We'll come back and polish it up later once we kind of figure out how our pipe's gonna end up in here. Should have been done a long time ago. Would have saved us a lot of headache over the years, but sometimes time and circumstances just don't always line up. Backwards we go. All right, I got the main part dug in down there where the pipe goes. I'm gonna dig this back a little farther, just kind of get this ditch a little bit deeper and make sure the water don't jump in at some point. There's dropping the pipes in down there. Just like that. We're gonna have the second culvert in. I like it. What do you think?
That's center with the road.
Yeah. I mean, 90% of the traffic over this is going to be a side-by-side.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're opening up like a highway there. You might be driving a
Side-by-side, occasional semi.
UPS truck.
Yeah. That's no joke, Johnny Poe.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this one back filled, and we got one more I want to put in. man behind the scenes. Pipe number 2 in, looking good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's go check pipe number 1 out.
It's pipe number 1 running up here. You can almost see it drying up already.
Get my master artwork on.
Master artwork.
Yeah.
I don't even imagine what we're getting ready to see. Oh, look at that. Nice little waterfall down the hill.
Yeah. Got it where it drains off there. Comes around. I got it packed in real good around the pipe down there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem is that it makes me have to pee.
Yeah.
And the best news is it's coming out the other side.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
All right, we got one more pipe.
All right.
One more pipe.
I'll go up and get it.
It's in the shade.
All right. Good. I like that.
Man behind the scenes, welcome to the next area of concern.
Yep.
Obviously, by the size of a pipe, it's not as big a concern.
No. Yeah, it's very true.
All right, we got a slight little ditch. Comes down basically between those 2 trees, don't it? Goes across, keeps our road a little bit wet right here. We got a shorty pipe, but I think it's going to be enough to make her happen.
Yeah,
so
we just need to keep this one as straight as possible with the road. No angles.
No way.
No.
All right, well, I got to dig her crossways. Let's make her happen. I need to dig a little bit of a catch basin here too, don't I? All right.
Right here, it's high. Right where you can't see. Maybe it's an illusion, but it looks like it's still going uphill here.
Pretty good over here.
Okay, it's okay.
You got a big pipe by yourself, or you need some help?
I don't know. Might need to call in back up here.
Oh, thought you had it. I'll let you down. The thing about right there.
I'm going off the road. Almost needs to go back a little bit. I'm not saying you, but I can see somebody else running off the road there.
No,
Right
never.
right there. there yet.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
So I like that. That looks pretty good right there. It wasn't quite straight with the road, like I said, but it's close.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work. Yes.
It's gonna work.
Oh, that's what I'd do. Jar your back, man. All right, this is a little crossing here. Okay, this means little vehicles,
210 will fit right across there.
not big excavators. I'm talking side by sides, 4-wheelers.
850s and 210s.
No, that's what it's gonna
I'll tell
be.
you what, he's gonna have trouble with that one. Bubba Dump.
Oh, Bubba Dump ain't gonna work. Yeah, Bubba Dump, it's gone. Tracks ain't so bad. Tires, yeah.
All right, we got one more. Ain't a culvert, but there's a ditch down there I couldn't finish with the dozer. We need to finish it off with the 210 real quick.
All right.
So you want to hop into side by side and follow me down
Yeah.
the hill?
All right.
It's all the way at the bottom.
All right.
All right, I think we're done with this bucket for the time being. We're gonna switch him out. Go over here, grab the other bucket. I'll show you guys what I got in mind down here. Look what I found.
Yeah. I know, if it was real stuck, you wouldn't pick it up.
Still got your attention though, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, guys, here's the last little thing we want to address. Let me see if I can crawl up here. You guys seen the video putting the road in, we got it pitched really hard coming this way. And basically we want to take this water and shoot it straight through this berm and down and catch a big ditch that's right back there. Then we're gonna take the dirt, throw it out in the road, just build it up a little bit farther. Aaron's gonna go up and grab the dozer. So once we get it all pushed out there, he can get her shoved down, and I think we'll have this thing ready for rain. Before I get too carried away, there is a huge rock over here. I want to make sure we're gonna be able to miss when we shoot through. Looks like it's gonna work out. Oh yeah, there she is. Oh yeah, we got her. We're gonna get her, guys. Some of that super nasty play. Holy cow, that stuff's horrible. Nasty stuff, I tell you. I don't know how much of that stuff I want to put out on the road. Well, let me let myself work back through here and we'll kind of see what she looks like once I get busted through this little dam. Get a plan. Now what?
Now what?
Somebody planted a tree there in the way years ago.
Yeah, but I like it.
Then they protected it with poison ivy.
That I don't like.
But it is in the shade.
Yeah, it is in the shade.
No,
That's
it's
why I
not
like
in the shade. It is making
it.
shade.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we gotta tell them about our little incident with that rock the other day.
Oh, we didn't even video any of that, how dumb we were and how quick it could have went if you just listened to me.
How stupid we got in that situation.
Yeah. That rock right there cost us 2 hours,
Yeah.
2 minutes. It should have been fixed.
We know
After
now.
We know. Yeah, we know now.
We
know how to walk a track back on the 210.
Oh, you let the cat out of the bag here,
I
did you?
did. I ain't gonna let it go.
Can't believe you knocked that off right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it was camouflaged really well, in my defense. I don't know. I think I can take that dozer down through here and finish that contour, and then take one pass that way and wrap it around.
Kinda. I think you can actually take this. I mean, I think it's pretty good material where that steep part, you can kind
Feather it out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
That's a good man. That road looks awesome around there, don't it?
Oh, it does. Did you do it before and after, I hope?
I got a video of it all.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
You should have seen, you gotta go back 24 years for the before. Right there where the dozer's parked out there was about a 15-foot drop off, rock ledge.
Oh man.
2/3 of this road was built with that old D69U down there.
Really?
I was just thinking yesterday, I said on the video, I did with that in 8 hours, but it took me 3 weeks of the other day. All right, well, let me make a pass or two down through here and then we'll call this one a wrap.
All right. Oh yeah,
I think at this point,
much better.
I think at this point we let her sit, get a good rate on her too, see what she does, making sure nothing chaos goes on. But I should keep this road in good shape for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a lifesaver here.
Oh yeah. I didn't see the hole that used to be here because the small little ranger that washed out in there.
Yeah.
Should video that.
Yeah. When it's wet, you kind of pucker up coming up through there.
Slide off in that one, you're gonna be on your side
Yeah.
or upside down. But
Yep.
it's long going now.
Yeah.
Like state highway going up.
Yeah, it is. It is. All the way up. Well, I ain't gonna say all the way up. You slacked on the very top part there.
It's too wet. I think dry out. It should be dry out now. We all threw more mud out there, so it's gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be continued.
Yeah.